What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. That Geeky guy here, and today we'll be talking about a new hero that was revealed. So this is supposed to be the last hero that is revealed for the Monarch spoilers. So this hero is called Prism, the Sculptor of Arclight. So this card itself, at least for this hero, was revealed by Rudy from Alpha Investment. So basically, for me at least, he's kind of the ambassador for Flesh and Blood, the front face, if you would put it that way. I'm sure most of you know him. Anyways, let's take a look at the hero. So it says here, Prism, Sculptor of the Light, Arclight actually. So this is the hero's name, once per turn, instant. So for the cost of 2, you're supposed to banish a card from the Prism's soul, and you create a Spectral Shield token. It's Spectral Shield token. So it's basically an aura that blocks one instance of a damage. So regardless it being physical or arcane. So of course with the 40 life point and also 4 intelligence. So it is a light illusionist hero. Finally guys, a new class at least. So previously we've saw Chain for the Runeblade, Levia for the Shadow Brute, and then we've also saw Bolton for the Warrior, Light Warrior. So this is a totally new class that is not seen before. So I'm curious on how people will be building the deck. So we'll go ahead and look at some of the cards that was revealed today other than the hero. And the first things we're gonna look at is the token. So we have Spectral Shield here. So like we previously saw in the hero card itself, in the bracket, basically a description of this token was given, where it says if a hero would be deal damage, you destroy the shield and basically prevent 1 damage from that source. Also we have the younger version of the hero here. People really like her look. I really like the art too. It really displays her illusion. Kind of illusion ability. You can see a small angel, something that is floating around. So basically she can create illusions, and that's what her team is all about. As we go along, you're gonna see this in the other cards. So the first weapon that we get for the Illusionist is the Iris of Reality. So during your action phase, this aura, basically every aura we control are weapons with a 4 damage and once per turn action with the cost of 3 attack and go again. So this means that the aura that you see previously, which are the Spectral Shield, is can be converted into a weapon of a sort with this orb. So this orb basically converts all the Spectral Shield into a weapon with the cost of 3 for 4. So I guess 4 damage for 3 cost is just to balance the weapon, because you can create multiple instances of those tokens. And then what you might want to do is with Illusionist is basically use ability to create a token, and then once you have created a token, you're gonna swing those tokens. Let's say you're gonna pay 2 to create the token, and then you're gonna convert it into a weapon using the orb and then swing. So basically it's a 5, but you must also remember the token itself is to be destroyed to prevent 1 damage. So there's no other way around it. It is not a may, it's a must. So it's not a permanent weapon in that sense. Next, we are looking at a new instant here, which is a Prismatic Shield. So using this instant, you're gonna pay the cost of 3, and directly you're creating 3 Spectral Shield token. So this is an instant. It doesn't consume your action points. So what you might want to do is, it is a possibility to create 3 Spectral Shield token, use the orb, and then convert those into weapons and then swing with them. But that would require a hefty amount of resource. So you might want to use this, create 1 Spectral Shield token, and then use it to, I guess, swing, and then the other 2 you're gonna use it to block damage. So that's one possibility that I can see, but I guess to balance it out, it does have a hefty cost there. Next, we have Phantasm. So what we're gonna do is look at the defending hero's hand and choose a card. They put it at the bottom of the deck, then draw a card. So this is a new Illusionist attack action at least here. With cost of 3, you're dealing 9 damage. So this is a, if you ignore the second line here, this is an excellent attack action card. But once you see the Phantasm condition here, basically it says that if it is defended by a non-illusionist attack action with 6 or more damage, you just basically destroy this and close the combat chain. So what this means is the attack itself doesn't resolve, it just basically destroys this attack action with no damage getting through. So let's say you play this card and then your enemy blocks with a command and conquer, this attack basically does nothing. So this is a drawback that you have for paying only a cost of 3 for 9. So let's move forward here. We have Blinding Beam. So for the cost of 1, it costs less if it targets a shadow card. So let's say you're against a shadow hero like Runeblade or the Shadow Brute Levia. So this basically reduces their attack action by 3 damage. So the thing is, this at first I thought this can be combined with the Phantasm, but then I realized that once the priority is passed to the opponent to block the card, it just doesn't work. This instant does not work once the opponent blocks with a card. You just have to destroy Phantasm without playing the Blinding Beam, so it doesn't work that way. So this has other uses instead of the one that we saw to improve Phantasm. So it just doesn't work that way. At least that's what I understand. You guys let me know down in the comments below. Next we have the first Illusionist equipment here. So this is the Dreamweaver. So for an action you can destroy this. The next Illusionist attack action card you play this turn loses and can gain Phantasm. So, and then you go again. So basically what this does is removes the Phantasm condition from a card. So you might see that. So it's basically a drawback for Illusionist card just to balance it out. So you want to pop this for a big turn. Just remove that condition so that even if your opponent blocks with a card, attack action card with a damage 6 or more, the damage still goes through instead of just the closing the combat chain and nothing happens. So of course with a block value of 0 and then spell weight 1 if you want to block any arcane damage, but I doubt you want to do so. You would prefer to play the action instead. Next we have the Enigma Chimera. So for the cost of 2, you're dealing 8 damage. Once again, we can see a pattern over here where Illusionist hero are getting huge damage for a relatively decent cost. I would say on the cheaper end, because you have the condition of Phantasm. So that is one drawback. So this is pretty similar to the card that we've seen before. It is another common attack action card for Illusionist. Next we have Phantasmify. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. So for the cost of 1, this is basically a slogism. For Illusionist, you're adding 5, and also it adds Phantasm to any attack action card that you're using. So let's say you want to use some generic attack action card, such as Scar for a Scar, as for example. Even though it's a generic card, this card actually adds the condition of Phantasm to that card, so it doesn't, it for the cost of 1. So it's just for the sake of balance, I think. So that if it is defended by attack action card with 6 or more damage, destroy it and basically close the combat chain. Also it blocks for 2. That's worth noting, as most non-attack action cards do actually. Next we have Spear of Surreality. So this for the cost of 1, you are dealing 5 damage and then go again. But you also notice that it once again has the Phantasm going on, and if it's blocked, it's destroyed. The go again doesn't work. It is destroyed, go again does not resolve, as you see in the second text here. Now if we combine this with the Dreamweaver, so it has some advantage over there. So what you might want to do is pop Dreamweaver and then go for the Spears. After Spears, play another Illusion attack action just to maximize your damage. So that's it, guys. For the Prism hero here, the first Illusionist that we have ever seen. So very exciting, guys. I love the game mechanic. especially the part where the Phantasm plays a huge role in order to balance the attack action card out. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do like, subscribe, share if that's even a thing right now. Comment, let me know what you guys think. See you guys in the next one. Bye.